we're about to continue. Well, today I'm actually gonna start on something interesting and new. So, as you can see here, I am on Lanter's server in creative mode, and we're going to try to build their spawn. And we have as long time as we want, basically, but I'm gonna try my best. And before I do a whole lot more, I'm going to really quickly advertise on 8-bit what I'm doing, and then we'll be ready to go. Basically, I have a bunch of images that I found because Lancer said that they really like Lord of the Rings, and they said anything Lord of the Rings inspired would be accepted. So I thought, well, I went and found a bunch of images. I wanted to build some Lord of the Rings stuff anyway at some point. So I thought, alright, that sounds good to me. So I found a bunch of images, and you can type !build to see the various pictures that I have. I put an image on Imgur so you guys can always see it. And then you can also do !Lanter to get some more information about the server and yeah, everything like that. The reason I'm streaming this late is because there was a Pride Parade on 8-bit. I really didn't want to miss it, and yeah, I really wanted to be there, so... But let me just advertise on 8-bit. Let me just think what I should type here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so basically I found a bunch of images, and I have my paint what's it called? Program. I have my paint save open here, so that way I can look at that to see my images. But in order for you guys to also be able to see it, there's an Imgur link, and you can access that link with the command !build. So, but basically right now what I'm going to try to do first is probably design some of the roads. It's either that or I try to design the buildings that I know what are going to be. And I'm looking at this inspiration stuff, and there is a really nice, like, small rounded building that I thought we could potentially put here. Like, I can make this island a little bit bigger, this little area, and then I'm gonna put that building on that, I think. So there is that. Then there's also like some hobbit hole style area that I need to look at that has like a staircase going up. I feel like that could be in the mountainside somewhere. Maybe that could be here. Potentially maybe somewhere else, but something like that. And then let's see, what else do we have? I'm gonna just look at things. I haven't actually like been on the server and like really like looked where could things go. There is also a bridge that's like really nice looking, and I thought that a bridge like that could go here and go from here basically and to over there potentially. Now, I don't know exactly if I am gonna do that, because it does mean I commit myself to build some kind of thing over here, and I'm not sure what that would be. I could potentially put the, what's it called? Let's see, which one was I thinking about? I could try to build the, I don't know if it's called a gate, but I could try and build the gate or whatever in that same picture with the statues and all that. that could be kinda cool, but I feel like this overhang is just like calling for something else, which I don't know exactly yet what I could do there. I could use the picture next to it with like the figurine of the thing in the mountain. That could work for there. I could also do a hobbit hole style area over here, maybe. But yeah, all of these buildings are things that I'm considering. I think the one that has like the green hue to it, I feel like that building could potentially be all the way on top of the mountain here. Maybe. Because there is... I am planning a redstone elevator that goes from the bottom to there. And then that could potentially go all the way up and you could have like a huge thing on top here. The only problem is build height when it comes to that. Is there's a little bit of a limitation there. And it does look like a fairly tall tower, but what we could do is add a lighthouse to the top. Maybe. I don't know if a lighthouse would look good, but I feel like it might. And then we also have like various towers and stuff, and we have some housing and things like that, and then we have a boat. I thought it would be super duper cool to have a boat in here somewhere. Maybe down here we could have a boat, like a ship, an actual ship with a dock over here. I feel like that would be incredibly cool, and I think this ship looks super duper cool. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We could also put the ship over here. We kind of already have like a little like dock style area right here, but I feel like over there fits better. There's like more water. I could also like make it a little bit deeper in certain areas and then see, you know, try that maybe. Let's grab a night vision potion real quick because I want to be able to see. Okay. Let's see underground or under the water here. Oh, we can just look from the top here. Yeah, so there's also potential to remove a lot of this maybe. Make it like actually look deep. And then have like the boat going on. Like a ship. I do feel like this is just like calling for it though. But yeah, something like that. I think for right now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to make the main path. And I think what the main path is going to be, I want it to be some sort of like stone path, and then this is going to be the like villager style. Sorry, creeper blew up when gathering ore. Alright, no worries. No worries on that one. Alright, okay, we'll just like real quickly fix that a little bit up. There we go. Alright, perfect. Okay, so... But yeah, I'm thinking something along the lines of this. Like having like some villager roads going on. The only problem with building the roads first is it can be kind of awkward to add houses after the fact. So I think doing housing first might be the play. Which means that I'm gonna start out here, I think. Because we already have this little like... I don't know what to call it. Into the mountain, right? So what I'm thinking here is if we go to the picture that you guys also have, let's see, I think I'm gonna go for the one that's like the figurine style one. So the one that's like last row in the middle. I feel like that would look pretty cool. The build is probably going to be primarily made out of oxidized copper, it looks like. And then I'll add something to add some shape but we'll start building the outline of it and see how that works. I don't know if I'm gonna build the statues as well. I think just having the thing in the wall would be pretty cool. So in order to do that, we're going to the question is, are we just going to like hollow out this area? How much do I have? Yeah, I don't have much space, so I only have to there. Okay. That should be okay because I feel like we can always do the inside. Okay, so I'm gonna start out trying to hollow this out a little bit. And we're going to try and get the shape. The shape is probably the most important thing. So, going to keep that for now. Let's see. The question is, am I like going in so that this is flat with this wall, so that way I can go in from there? That probably makes it a little bit easier to begin with. We can always add more stone after the fact. So let's flatten the mountain a little bit here. Alright. And then this would need a little bit of like it's not really terraforming, it's more just it needs like a path up to it, but we'll get to that later. I don't want to do the paths first. Okay, is that enough space? No, we're gonna do a little bit more here. Okay, so alright, so I'm gonna let this be that for now. Okay, so now I'm gonna carve the mountain to match, like to match the picture. Not necessarily like perfectly, but just like try and carve out here on the side of the mountain some kind of shape that looks like it. And then after that I can decorate it. I'll keep the night vision on me actually, because I feel like having night vision is always nice. That way you guys can always see. That's kind of why I have this. Oops. So I guess let's patch this up again, because we don't really need to know where the line is at the moment. Okay. And patching this part as well. Alright, so now we've got that. And then we'll try and see what we can do about the shape. Okay, so what do we have here? We have like, it goes fairly straight up, then goes in a little bit of a quarter of a circle, and then it goes up in half of an oval shape, and then it goes down the same way on the other side. Okay, so that being said, how many blocks do I want this to be? It also goes out a little bit, so let's see. So that would mean that by the corners we would have to add some stone around it, or some, you know, mountain looking stuff, but that's fine. We can always add that last. Alright, so let's try to start out with okay, so this is like, this is as long as my finger, and so is that. Okay, so we're gonna do a square for like the bottom area. So if we look at like the bottom, we're doing a square that then goes out a little bit in the bottom. So that being said, let's try and find an approximate middle, like here-ish. Yeah, that looks about right. Seven blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so 14 blocks. How does that size look for it? I mean, that looks decent, I think. I feel like that looks decent. Alright, let's go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. Then we'll do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so this is the square for the bottom of it. Okay. Let's remove this entire square and see. Then we're going to make the corners rounded. The top corners, I should say. Okay. Alright, I hear a zombie in there, but that's alright. I might have to have a sword on me on this server, like even when I'm in creative mode. Just because there are so many mobs in here. Like, the amount of mobs on this server is actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, so. Yeah, there's a skelly there. Alright. Okay, so that would be that. And then we need like a little bit of maybe like that. No, that's a little too far up. Maybe it just has to be like this. Like, it's only a very tiny bit. It's not like a lot. So maybe this is it. Maybe it is just that. That just seems strange though. No, that looks a bit strange. It kind of has to go up like that. Ooh, yeah, like that. That's perfect. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Alright, so that's that part. And then this needs to be an oval shape. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, that doesn't look right at all. I don't think that looks right. No, it doesn't. This doesn't look right. It might have to be a little bit bigger in order to do this right. Maybe. Because if it has to be an oval from there, it kind of has to start like this, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense now that I look at it. Like, that doesn't look oval shaped. That just kind of looks like a really silly square. Yeah, but Star, I don't want to use World Edit. I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad with World Edit, so I don't think I can do that. I'm just gonna try things and see what works and what doesn't, because World Edit is too difficult. Okay. So what if I do this instead? If I was in a creative world, like a test world, I would be okay with it, but this is not a test world. It's also 1.19, so I don't even know if World Edit works for it. Because Limatica doesn't. Okay, so what if I did this instead? Slightly better, but not perfect. I think I'm gonna go over by 2 more this way. Then I'm just gonna edit the wall for it. Okay. I'm gonna have to remove a few more of this. Okay, up to here is fine. Alright. I can always terraform as like the last thing. Okay, now... Oh, that's not it. It's like that. There we go. Okay, that means I probably need a bit more of this mountain removed. So, if you do exclamation point build, you can see the builds I'm getting inspired from. And right now, looking at that picture, I'm looking at the little like copper colored thing in the mountain. That's the shape I'm going for, and I'm gonna try to build that here. And basically it's all Lord of the Rings stuff, because Lanter told me that he really likes Lord of the Rings, and he said that if I could do a Lord of the Rings inspired spawn, that'd be really cool. So I'm trying to do that as the best I can. Okay, so maybe like that. Not entirely. Like this. No, that doesn't really work either. Maybe it's like that. Or maybe it's because I need to like move this over like this. Potentially. No. That's too much of a corner. It's exclamation mark AFK, but thank you so much for your lurk. Alright, maybe like this. Maybe this is why it looks weird. Maybe the corners just aren't big enough. Like this doesn't look round enough, I think. Maybe that's what's wrong. There you go. What if I did it like this instead? No, that doesn't look right. How about that one? Yeah, that actually kind of works a little bit better. Yeah, so something like this looks about right. Why is there so many mobs in this little area? Alright. Something like that, potentially? That could work. That could work. Yeah, I think I just got the shape here. This is the shape. This is the shape. Okay. And then I'm gonna remove all of the stone. And then I can start building this thing. Okay. So, this is gonna be the first build. And I'm gonna build the front first, I think. And I'm gonna hollow out the mountain a little bit because I don't have that much space. I can build a little bit on the mountain back here, but I kinda wanted to like follow the mountain side on the back side. So, let's do this. Let's see. I need waxed copper, and I think it's just like fully oxidized, or maybe I think I'm gonna mix like fully oxidized with weathered copper. I think this is what's gonna work the best. And I'm gonna also need, where is it? These. Alright. So this is gonna be the block, the primary block. I usually don't build a lot with copper. I actually think that the whether it works better in general in this case, so I'm gonna go with that only. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that makes more sense to me. So, let's see. Oh, there's not stairs or slabs, so that one got it. Alright, so this makes sense to me to use these, which means if we are using copper... Yeah, okay, Underminer, do exclamation mark build. You're gonna love what I'm doing, actually. If you do exclamation mark build, there's an Imgur link to a picture that I have, like, reference images on. And if you look in the bottom row, in the middle, there's like a thing in a mountain. They told me that they liked Lord of the Rings a lot, so I messaged a couple of friends from school and said, hey guys, I know you're the masters of Lord of the Rings. Can you like send me a bunch of like places from Lord of the Rings? I need to build something in Minecraft for it. And then they said, I kid you not, 5 minutes later, I had a list of 15 different places to look at. So I went to Google and I grabbed a bunch of images, put them all in a paint thing, saved it, and now you guys can go look at it. Exactly, I thought this is perfect. I've wanted some Lord of the Rings builds for my collection anyway, because I figured it's something people probably will like. And yeah, I like the idea. So now I'm gonna see what I can do for a block palette. So we're gonna work on a block palette over here. So this is definitely gonna be part of it. And then we need to figure out what matches it. Which, it's a good thing you're here, because maybe you know what fits with copper, like for texturing and stuff. We're looking at specifically weathered copper. Let's see. Warped stem? I don't know, maybe. Let's actually just go with the wood one. I thought it was a really good idea, because basically my thought process is this. I don't think I'm very good at just like imagining things and then building it, but I can definitely follow a reference image. I mean, you've seen what happens when I have reference images. You've seen the Falcon. So I figured, well, Lord of the Rings sounds good. I just need a bunch of locations, which I got. And then, yeah. Literally any of the cyan blocks, warped wood. Ever variety, warped. Goddamn. Oh, I forgot I have like... Wait, what is this? Hang on, I need to see what this is. Ooh. That's honestly pretty cool. That, honestly, this block is gonna be super useful. I don't know what it is. Reinforced deep slate, but that looks seriously awesome. I'm saving that one in my inventory, because I don't think it's for this build. Not that either. Okay. This one doesn't work. What about the mossy cobble? No, that doesn't work either. Okay, so you're saying anything that's like cyan colored. Okay, so it's unable to be mined and survive. Damn. Well, that's actually pretty good in this case, then. Okay, let's see. I'm like looking at the new stuff while I'm scrolling, because I have not played this update yet. Okay, so prismarine you're saying could work. I feel like in that case it would have to be the brick version. I think. I feel like this one doesn't... The dark prismarine... I don't know. I guess that has potential too. Okay, so... Oh, that looks awful. No thanks. This is alright. I'm okay with this one. It's not perfect, but it's like fine. This doesn't work. Guess I feel like dark prismarine. Let's see. Okay, so that doesn't work well. Ooh, moss. That's a good idea. See, the problem is what I'm looking for is I'm looking for something that can texture it so the whole build isn't just this copper block. But I feel like it's difficult to find something that works well. Like, am I just using a different variety of copper to texture with when it doesn't look right? Like, I'm unsure, you know? Like, maybe what I'm gonna do is... yeah, that's the thing, right? That's what I'm thinking, is like, there's not much I can do. But I guess something that could work is... this one isn't waxed. I need them to be waxed. There we go. Okay. So I guess what I can do is I can use like these two types of copper. Because I feel like the prismarine looks out of place because of the texture. And the moss is just like... I know it's not a contrast color, but it's too contrasting still. I don't know if that makes sense. It's a little bit of a silly way to say it, but it's what I think. Let's see, waxed oxidized copper. But let's say I stuck to this, and I needed a wall. Prismarine has a wall, but that just really sucks. I guess I could do like deep slate tile walls. Like, I feel like black could go okay with it, but there's just not really anything black in the picture. It's probably your best bet, but for texture you need different colors and patterns. Yeah, you're right. Let me place this, and then I'm going to... oh yeah, I can offhand that. Of course I can. Wait, oh, okay, whatever then. You're gonna hate it no matter what. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not entirely wrong, I'll give you that. I'm gonna do a little something here. Whoops. God damn it. Yeah, alright. There we go. Just wanna like make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, so let's look here. What if I search for cyan? Oops. Cyan. I don't think the glazed is what I need. Okay, let's see. So that doesn't look right. It looks too blue to me. Like, oh boy. I mean, green is not gonna work, right? No. Because that's too green. Okay. Oh wow, that's all the skull stuff. Ooh, this has potential. Wait, hold on. Skulk veins. You're gonna need to explain to me. Can this summon the warden? I don't want a warden at spawn. Also, glow lichen can maybe save it. I need to know if Skulk Vein can summon the warden, because if it can, I'm not using it. Oh? Oh, this is the frog lights. Oh, okay. Nope, only naturally spawned. This thing could be a game changer. Not for this build, but this thing is a game changer. I'm calling it already. Yeah, alright, so yeah. Okay, I will say glow lichen on this copper, on this one, looks really, really good. I'll give it that. I'll keep that for the color palette. I'll leave it there. Okay. I will keep that in the color palette. What about the frog light? No, that's like too bright, but I like that we have the option for this. I feel like this has potential to be the light source inside. I'm gonna just put that there for now. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm curious now because I wonder what this looks like. Oh, pretty. This is gonna be the lamps in one of the other builds. So there is another build that's like, I think, so it's if you go to the right in the picture from where you were looking, there's like a tall tower that has this like green hue to it. I feel like inside of there, or even on the outside, this is the lamp idea for that. Something like this, where you use these skulks on it. Because holy crap, they make it look so creepy, I love it. Okay. Alright, that's really awesome. And then these are like the other, like the skulk blocks, alright. Yeah, right? I feel like it makes it look super creepy. I like that. That could work inside of that. It does make me wonder, now that I'm in creative anyway. That's honestly, like, low-key kinda cool. This makes Bedrock look good. This thing is approved by me. It makes Bedrock look better. Yeah, this thing's approved. Okay, let me look through all the blocks again to see what else we got. Maybe mossy cobble is the way to go, but it just doesn't feel right. Mossy stone is not, or mossy stone bricks is not mossy enough. Maybe if I look up terracotta, because they have like an off color. No, that doesn't look right either. Okay, anything interesting in this tab? Ooh, warp trapdoors. That could be useful. Because that could like do something like this to actually make the texture kind of work with it. That actually kind of works. Okay, so if I am using warped trapdoors, at that point I'm also using, let's see what other warped stuff is there. So if warped trapdoors work, warped doors could work, and probably signs are good enough, and buttons. I don't know about pressure plates because they make noise. I don't want that. I don't really want pressure plates if I can avoid it. So maybe I mean if okay, so let's say what do they look like compared to the okay, I mean that looks decent. So if I just mix in the trapdoors on the side, then maybe the wood here is okay. Let's see, so let's put a sign like this and see what that looks like. The signs aren't great. Let's skip those. Buttons can work. Okay, so I guess this is the color palette then. Excluding this one. We're not using the frog lights in this building. Okay. Well then. But you're not wrong. I think I am gonna hate it no matter what. Just because it's copper. Okay, so there we go. I guess we'll start out by just like building like where the copper should be going. So let's see. It goes in by a little bit. We're gonna build with this first. No, actually no, because these at least like transition into the next block well. And then it goes out a bit. So like this maybe. Then here we would already be at the middle, which because this is the middle, right? This right here is the middle. Okay. Okay, so that being said, I might have to do this. Like remove a little bit here, because there's gonna be some stone in front of it too. So maybe this is right, and then like that. Then here in the middle there's like some pillars that stick out. Let's see what happens if I did this first. Then let's see how it would look. So it still goes all the way over like that. And then like this. Okay, so let's say it looked like this. Then we'd have to split the front into 3 pieces, meaning there would be there'd be something that sticks out here and something that sticks out here, and then I need something that sticks out on, which would be these two. I don't know, that seems a bit strange. Or I guess it doesn't stick out, it's more like it goes in between them, it looks like. So like it would go more like this. So that would be the shape, but that doesn't seem right with the picture. Which means, what if we tried the other one? So the next one to try is doing it like this instead and moving it by 1 on each end. So if I move it by 1 on each end, I'd be left with this line, and then it would go, it'd be going in there, it'd be going, no, it would be like this, and then it would go in. Okay, okay, and this is the middle, so then it would look like that. That makes a little bit more sense. I think that's what it has to be, and then I'll have to adjust the curve up there to match that. Meaning I'm gonna have to remove a little bit more of the mountain. Okay, so that means it goes up this way, and then, okay, so it goes up like this, and then I guess, no, that doesn't look right at all. I mean, like this, that could work. That could work. This top bit needs to be like slightly taller. Not like that. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so that looks about right. So would go like that, and then 2 and 2, and then it would go down like this. The mobs are plentiful on this server, by the way. Like, there are so many mobs all over the place. Oh wait, this is not where it goes down. It goes down on the next one. It goes down here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me show you where all the mobs spawn at night. This thing right here has all the mobs. And I don't get it. There are so many Endermen. I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were also 6 yesterday. Although yesterday this area had a crap ton of creepers. Also, look at the amount of blocks that are missing. The amount of Endermen right here is insane. Actually insane. I feel like I need to, like, light it up. Actually, what I'm gonna do now is the light level overlay doesn't work, but that's okay. Alright, did that work? No, that doesn't work apparently. Alright, well. Torch. I'm gonna light this stuff up. Is this normal? What? Are you telling me that this is like the normal thing now? Bruh, I'm turning into a builder if this is the case. Whatever. I'm done with caves if this is what it's like. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like kill off all these mobs because they are ruining the terrain and I don't want that. I don't know, man. If this is the caves in the new update, like this is a honeypot level of horrible. Like, this looks like someone built a honeypot, if you know what that means. I don't know if you know the phrase honeypot, but it basically means that in maps where you want to control the difficulty yourself without like compromising the entire map's difficulty, you will make dark holes in various locations where mobs can spawn so that there are less natural spawns in the actual map place. That's what's called a honeypot. And it basically just means, like, you know, there's a bunch of mobs of whatever kind, and yeah. I don't think the light level, yeah, it doesn't work. I think this is enough light, but I could be wrong. Now, Here comes the fun part. We need to kill them because they're gonna ruin everything if they're alive. Especially the Endermen. Maybe I could just like fly away. Let's see what happens if I just like fly far away. Maybe they'll all just despawn. Kinda depends where... Oh, I'm the only one online, then this might work. This might work. Alright. While I'm here I can refresh my potion. I use night vision potion so I can always see like underwater and other things like that, and you guys will see everything I do without me having to think about, oh, are there any, you know... Okay, so everything despawned except these Endermen. Which I need to kill these Endermen. These are the problem. Because they take the blocks and they annoy me. Get out of here, Enderman. Okay, so... Any of them left? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Okay, you technically don't matter, but I don't want you around anyway. Get out of here. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so this place is lit up and I'm not gonna worry more about it. Because... at the end of the day, this... I don't know, this honeypot level of spawning is just not... I can't deal with all these Endermen. That's kind of the problem. They mess up everything. If we start to actually like terraform and stuff, they're just gonna take the blocks, in which, yeah. I don't want that. Okay, right, so... let me guess. Okay, so there's no mobs in here, which is good, but I will still like light it up. I need to make... I feel like I want to make the spawn like... I want to make it mob proof because with the new lighting stuff, I feel like it's fairly easy to do. I don't want mobs around here, please. Although I'll probably wait until the light level overlay thing has been updated for this server. For 119, I mean. Because, like, I don't care about one or two of them. Like, here we've got a few, right? That doesn't matter too much. But with a giant pile of mobs like that, I feel like, especially with the Enderman being around, I feel like having, you know... not having it mob-proofed, it'll just ruin everything if it's not, so... Oh, is this really what is this how I want it? This looks strange to me. Spider, why? Get off of the wall. Good, there you go. Well, it seems really strange right here. What about that? No, that's even worse. No, that is also worse. I think like this is pretty good. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then it goes down. Is that it? No. This is only 1, and then 1, 2, and then it goes down. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright. Okay, so... we'll follow the inside here because... get out of here, spider. Thank you. Alright. So, there we go. Yep, that looks pretty good for what it is. Then what I need to do is, I feel like I need to decide which part of it is actually going to be somewhere where you can go inside. Because I don't want a building that doesn't have a purpose. Like, this isn't just gonna be like the facade of a building. I feel like that's a little bit, you know, that's not what I want. I want like an actual building inside this mountain. So, I think what I'm gonna say is I think that the roof starts here, and that's just going to be the outside, because you're not really gonna use the roof inside anyway. So, this whole place, we're going to dig out a little bit. I'm gonna see how far I can go. Yeah, so that is like how far I can go. Okay, yeah, so... Okay. Alright, so let's hollow this out. We'll see where it gets me. Oop. There we go. Because I might have a little more room in certain areas. Like, I wanna like kind of have the back side of the building maybe follow the mountain on the other side, so let's see what I can do about that. Okay, I'm gonna just dig through first, and then I can like do this. Alright, so we're gonna dig this out. Oops. Yeah, so as you can see, like in some places I do have a few more blocks to work with. But I don't know yet how I'm gonna do it. I can definitely make like 2 areas in this house, like a first floor on it, and or like a basement or something. That's definitely possible. I have the space for that. I have the height for it, I should say. There's not much, you know, going back to the wall here. There's only like 3 blocks, which isn't much, but it's doable. Oh my, I've already been at this for an hour. Holy cow. Time flies. Alright, refreshing the potion. That's one thing I like about building in creative, is no matter what I'm doing, you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. Night vision potions are godsend. Okay. Yeah, I hear mobs again like this. This is crazy. Like, what do they think we are? Professional gamers or something? Wait. What? Oh, I'm guessing they spawned here and fell down. That must have been it. Okay, yeah, because I lit that up thinking that would stop them, but yeah. I guess it's just a gathering up here, huh? What is with you guys? Why is this place so interesting? Huh. Alright. Okay, so let me see where I can like dig a little further here. Okay, so that is excluded. That block has to stay, that has to stay. That has to stay. Stay, stay, stay. The next one over can go one more. Okay. How far am I? Alright, so this is how it would be. I feel like that can be closed off. Okay, so I do have a little bit of extra space here to work with that I can clear out. And then we'll see how I can use that to my advantage. Okay. So how's your day, Underminer? I mean, here I am, I've not been talking about anything other than color palettes so far. My day has been pretty decent. Like, I played some League of Legends with some friends, joined the Pride Parade. Yeah. It's been a nice day. And now I'm here starting on this. Actually getting some work done on it. I went on yesterday and I talked to Lancer about like what he wanted, and I marked out the builds that I wanted to do. Doing pretty good though. Finishing up the farm on 8-bit. Ooh. Talk. It's kind of a job to talk about. Yeah, I mean, it's true, but I feel like, I can also like, I can also ask about how people's day are and not forget that, I actually do have some people here. Nice. So I thought that the farm was finished. Oh, I see. So this can't do it. Okay, so this point I'm gonna finish up the walls like this wall specifically probably has to go this way into the mountain. Not like that. Not there, but have to be like this. Kinda has to go with the outside wall, and then the same with the flooring. Unless you're talking about a different farm, because I got the impression that the carrot/potato farm was finished, but maybe I didn't read it correctly. Are you adding stuff to it? Functionally it is, but just finish the roof. And now it's getting some roof ornaments. Also needs a tunnel, and the storage area is ugly. Oh, gotcha, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is this, yeah, so this one, I feel like I'll just do this. Cause I need the roof to at least, well, okay, whatever then. Whatever. Okay, fine. This will be stone anyway, so let's just do that. Alright, whatever. I'll do this instead. and then I'll just finish it like this. Alright, yeah, I figured it was the villager farm. I just thought that... I thought it was done for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I misread it. Probably. Or I misremembered, let's be honest. I mean, it is me, so that isn't really... It would just be, you know, the ordinary thing. Also, I will tell you, this is my first time using copper on stream. I have actually built with copper once before. I don't think I liked it, but you know, like I said, the actual, it just needs to be pretty. I see. Gotcha. Got it. Oh, it's so hot today. Holy moly. I'm dying. It's so hot. Why does it have to be like this? I hate the fact that it has to be both hot and humid. Like, couldn't it just like couldn't nature just like choose one or the other, you know? It's like, please? Okay, so this is going to still be stone. And then I guess I'll do something like this. Time to refresh the potion. And then just follow the wall like that. Yeah, it looks about right. That'd be too nice. What do you mean? What would be too nice? What did I say? I already forgot what I said. This is fine, because I can always terraform that little area. Oh, the weather. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Holy cow. Like, yeah. I don't know. Alright, let's just, like, cover this up or something. I don't know. There we go. Yeah. Looks about right. There we go. Yeah, it is super hot here. Now, I don't know how hot it is, but holy crap, it's hot. You would think it wouldn't be so hot right now because it's like, it's literally like almost midnight. Like, and it feels like the sun is like staring through the window. Like, I don't know. So annoying. Okay, so finishing these walls first. Then we can look at how it needs to be textured on the outside. God damn it, creeper. Must be real bad. I think so. I mean, it is 11:45 right now, PM. And, yeah. I feel like it shouldn't be this hot after the sun is already gone. Like, why? Right. Creeper, you're gonna have to leave. Like, Creeper, I feel like I've been nice. At least get out of my way when I have to build things. I have been so nice to you and haven't actually killed you yet. Alright, so This is the shape of the entire building, where this is going to also be a wall. Okay, so I think this side is going to be a stairwell because there's not that much room. So I feel like having a stairwell here would work fine for this, so that you could get to a top floor of some kind. And then, let's see, here in the middle, let's see, we do need a door in the middle here. So this right here, we're gonna make a door kind of thing. I wish I could take a cold shower, but you know how you can normally like change the temperature on the shower thing? Like there's like a little thing you can turn. That thing doesn't work. Like it can turn around, but it doesn't do anything to the temperature for some reason. So I can't even do that. If I take a shower, it's gonna be in like 30 degrees Celsius water, which is like, it doesn't help me. I wish that was fixed. Of all the things in the house, I wish that was fixed. That, and like, we don't really have air conditioning either because the isolation or whatever doesn't work. So when it's cold outside, it's cold inside. And the other way around too. So, whew, it is so cold. Or so hot, I mean, right now. And in the winter, it just gets incredibly cold and unbearable. Like, I can't sleep in the winters because it's so bad. Let's see, what if this was it? It seems like a pretty decent, like, door size. Potentially. I don't know if I'm putting an actual door in it, because I feel like being able to just walk into a house like this is okay. Then, let's see what we can do for the outside here. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to figure out how far up it goes with the thing here. So, this is the door. And then it should probably go up to like here. And then the same with this. And we still have, no, that doesn't feel right because it needs to be like halfway. So maybe like that. Yeah, that seems about right. And then, but the door is way smaller than this, so I'm gonna move the door down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna have the door be maybe like, oops. So I actually got commissioned to build a spawn for a server that Lancer is starting. So I can't really get people to help me, and I would also prefer to build it alone. So thanks, but no thank you. Sorry. But yeah, so that is, if you look in my panels, there's a link to his channel where you can go and follow him, and then you can basically get to know him. It works a little bit like 8-bit, where you get to know him and then you can get whitelisted over time. And yeah, but right now I'm working on his spawn, and if you look at the Imgur link, you'll see what I am working on. If you look at it, there is a little cyan / copper looking building in a mountainside. That's the picture I'm working from right now, and that's what I'm trying to do in the game. This is the block palette that I'm going to use. I'm going to basically texture it with what's it called, the warped wood. And yeah, and I'm doing great. How are you doing? It's been a while. Oh, that's not what I need. I need these. What if I did something like that? Awesome. That's still strange. Maybe like that. It feels really small for an entrance, so maybe what I should do is this. Then just have like stairs there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so so what's going on with this one is it goes up and then it kind of makes like a, it like goes in and up, so I need to figure out a way to do this. So maybe like that, and then no, not entirely. This needs to be moved down by 1. But yeah, you caught me building with copper of all things, which I usually don't, so you do have that. I think I have to exchange these with stairs. Ooh, yeah. This looks right. This looks fairly good compared to the picture. And we'll do the same on this side. I've only built with copper one time before on stream, and that was actually on 8-bit. And I was building a crane and I thought that copper would look cool, which it did, to be fair, but also it's copper, so I was never really satisfied with the build. This one, we'll see. I'm trying to like put my biases aside, because at the end of the day, like I'm following the reference that I wanted to follow. So yeah. How does that look compared to it? Not great. What if I did it like this instead? Maybe like that. One day you'll love copper. Well, see, I'm not gonna deny it, but also, because the thing is, I have seen what my mom did. Every time my mom says never to something, it happens to her. And she hasn't learned her lesson yet. She's done it 3 times while I've been alive. And she still hasn't learned from her mistakes, so I'm not gonna do what my mom did and say never, but I am gonna say probably not. You won't catch me saying never, but you know, yeah. No. I don't think I can grow to love this block. Okay, so this does look right. The only problem with it now is that there's kind of like this goes in a little bit. And I don't have like the room for that really, unless I could do something a little different, I suppose. I could have this back here and then potentially like destroy these, maybe. This could work. No, this seems weird still. Unless No, this is even worse. This is even worse. Yeah, no. I don't think I can get the... I don't think I can really get like a good, what's it called? Like, I can't really make a hole right here. There's not really like vertical slabs in the game. Maybe with, oh wait a second though. But I do have the trapdoor that I wanted to use, so maybe I can do a little sneaky something here. Maybe this is the sneaky version, like having to like use trapdoors for it. I don't know, it still looks kinda odd though. I feel like that looks odd. What if I did it like this instead? And then if I used this wood to go up into the thing. That just doesn't work unless I build the columns out of the wood, which maybe that could work. Okay, what if these columns were made out of the wood? Maybe it doesn't strike me as horrendous, but I don't know, maybe if the stairs looked like this, then maybe it could work. Let's take a look here. The problem is it doesn't really connect here, so I kinda need to just use these trapdoors like that. I mean, it kinda works, I guess. Kinda. Then if I put the copper behind it like this, then maybe it'll work. Not there, but like there. And then like this. Maybe this could save it? Not really though. Not really. What if I use these instead? Slightly less awful, but not great. Let's see, because the thing is, it's like dark. It's got like dark stripes on it, so the cut copper is what makes sense. Maybe the rest of the patio here should be this style of copper. Oops. Like this, maybe. What if it was like this, and then this one actually had this block? No, it's still not great. I need like I need something that has like a black stripes on it. Let's take a look at the blocks here. Reinforced steep slate? Maybe. Let's see. Maybe if I use the skulk on it, it could work. Or I guess glow lichen is also a possibility. I don't want to use vines. I feel like vines are too green for this. None of these have like the lines I'm looking for. I could potentially make the lines with like brick banners, but I feel like that's a little bit like... that's a little too much, I think. Yeah, there's not really much here. I don't think there's anything miscellaneous. Oh, there's like a bunch of different goat horns. Wow, alright. Echo shard. Frog spawn? What on earth is frog spawn? That looks interesting. Disc fragment of music disc 5. Oh, so now you can find like disc fragments? That's pretty cool. And then I'm guessing you have to collect fragments to craft the disc. That's fairly awesome. I like that. Okay, so oh yeah, we have boat chests in this update. I forgot about that. I'm so hyped for that. I love that idea. You can now officially like live their frog eggs. Will they hatch? Like, do they hatch into frogs? Or are they like... yeah, okay, so I can't like put them on a wall. Okay. You need 8 fragments, I think. It's continuation of the broken... oh! Okay, I love the fact that it's a continuation. That is pretty awesome. Okay, so... I mean, that doesn't really do much. I mean, this does... The thing is, some of these blocks have, like... I'm looking for something that can make, like, stripes in the block, but that doesn't really exist. Like, this is the best it gets, and that doesn't look right. What if I put reinforced deep slate back here? No, that looks 10 times worse. Into tadpoles, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like the idea of getting new ways to like get animals. Instead of just like the good old school like feed 2 pieces of wheat to 2 cows and get a new cow. That doesn't really work either. Maybe I could try with a banner. Like, let's say I grabbed a cyan banner and I tried to make some black stripes on it. So I need black and cyan of all things, and a loom. Okay. Loom. Alright, so let's say I did a thing where I I'm gonna try some different things here. So this is the first try. And then there's also the idea of just making this style. And then I could also try where I then cover half of it up, so that way it's only half of a block that has this, or like one block that has it. And I'm gonna do the same on this one to see what it looks like. Okay, so we have these 4 styles to check out. So I mean, that kinda works. I feel like if I'm doing that, then I'm placing the trapdoors here. Yeah, that means I'll place the trapdoor like this. And then, I mean, it kinda works. Okay, I mean, the brick banner where it's only half of the banner, that... Oh, I missed the potion. Great, there we go. That kinda does work with the wood, but I feel like at that point I want the wood to be behind it. So at that point, let's try with the wood here and then with the copper on the side. I mean, even if it goes up into the wood, I think that's okay. Hey Sassy Koala, how are you? Let's see, what did I need? I needed these stairs. Oh, I see. That's why I did the actually like textured ones for this one, because then I can use the stairs like this, and then it goes up into the trapdoors. At that point, I feel like I can just use trapdoors like that. I think that can work. And then these would be... Well, these would actually probably be full blocks, because they'd probably go into the thing. Yeah. So, actually, no, wait. Maybe not. Maybe... No, that doesn't make sense. What if they were like this? Ooh. That kind of works a little bit better, I think. And then with that, I can have this banner be like that. I mean, that kinda works. Kinda. Cyan, let's see. What if I use cyan concrete behind it? Then the banner will, like... Then the banner will look more like... how do I say it? It'll look like the background, so like this. That way it like blends in a little bit better, and then I could use the wood for this front part to give it texture. I mean, that honestly doesn't look horrible, surprisingly. That looks surprisingly better than I expected. I will say that. I do think the stairs should be like this, though. The only question is, do I move these stairs up to be like this? Not like that, but like this. I feel like yes. I think moving this up and not using the trapdoor is what I want. Yeah, I kinda like this actually. Like this one, that's pretty neat. I think this is how I want the side ones to be. Okay, so let's replicate that one over here. And then, oops. Let's see, I need the concrete behind it. Okay. And then the stairs like this. And this back here. I was gonna put wood here. I think I still will, because I think what I'm gonna do is have it go up like this. And then like go into the wall like that. That way I can like, let's see, that way you won't see the concrete from here. It's nice contrast as well. It does kind of work. I will admit it does kind of work. Okay, and then we need something for the middle part where it like also has like this black going on. So this is the door, and we need to make this a little bit taller, I think. Wait, hold on. This needs to be one taller than this one. Let's move it up one. Because this one is slightly, it's not as tall, so I'm gonna make this one block taller. But I think I'm gonna keep where the banners are. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so like that. Okay, that's 2 blocks higher, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, these are gone. And then like that. Actually, I need those. Oops. There we go. Then the question becomes, what looks the best of these two? And I'm thinking this one actually, because it kind of like, it connects a little bit better actually. This connects better. Maybe that's the... No, because then, well, that could be the solution. And then slabs on top. Either slabs or trapdoors. Let's see. So slabs. Pretty basic, but it could work. Or trapdoors. Okay. I like the slabs more. But the question is, do I want the wood here behind it? Or do I want the concrete behind it? Let's see. I think the concrete works better. Yeah, I think it's the concrete in this case. And then I'm going to move this banner up by 1. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Then we need a middle section, which is this tall. And the middle section I'm gonna build out of the wood as well. I think because then I have like the pillars made out of the wood. I think that's nice. I think I like that. So let's see how I can do it. I don't need to actually build another pillar because it's the same pillars. But the big question is, how do I do the top? I think something like this. No, not like that. Not like that either. Maybe like this. No, no. Maybe like that. Ooh, yes. And then probably a trapdoor actually. Trapdoor or stair? I think the stair works better because it looks like it's more supported with the staircase. Okay, I guess it could also be a slab. Actually, this makes me wonder, like, is this even the right way? Maybe this is better. Ooh. That does look interesting. But then it just doesn't look tall this way, so maybe not. What if the stairs were turned like this? I feel like this works. And then I guess I'll put a slab here, trapdoor there and there. It should probably be this direction though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That works, I think. I think that works. Not with a trapdoor there though. No. Maybe it has to be like this to make it look a little bit like a little bit taller. I think I'm actually gonna go with this design instead and then put a slab on top of this one. Maybe like, no, not like that. An actual block here. It could be a stair. Yes, stair works. The stair really works. Okay. And that goes one block above, so I'm gonna move it down by one. Alright. But that should be easy, because once I know what it's gonna look like, I can just like move it. That's not that difficult to do. Like that, and then that, and that. Okay. That's cool. Okay, and then this goes away and I'll replace it with the wood. I think I'm gonna have it follow the side here. Okay. I feel like that works better than letting the planks go up past it. Yeah, that works pretty well, I think. I think this looks pretty good. And then 2 and 1, 2 and 2 and 1, 2. Okay, just making sure that it is centered. Alright. This actually kind of works. Now we need to work on, so there's something on top of this thing where there's like a bunch of like I don't even know what to call it, like shapes, I guess. A bunch of like shapes. So we need a block that's super duper textured in cyan. So let's start out looking at cyan stuff. There's nothing here. This I don't think makes sense, but we'll try it. And then there's also warped. It's called hip hay. I don't remember what that means, but we can try that too. Yeah, this looks out of place. That looks really out of place, I think. Yeah, that really looks kind of out of place to me. I don't like the, what's it called? The creeper face on the glazed terracotta. I think this is the most textured block I'm gonna find in cyan, so let's go with that. And then there was this, like, let's see, there was the skull veins that could potentially be used to, like, that actually kind of means I can use whatever block and put this on. Hang on, now I'm actually intrigued, because the fact that this thing can save cyan from looking horrible is great. Let's see, I've said this before, the only cyan thing I like is terracotta, because it's literally not cyan colored anymore, it looks gray. Which was a great decision. Haha, I get it. Gray, great. It's always the warped tree leaves. Oh. Oh. I mean, that actually does kind of look good. That does give a lot of texture, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna say that that's gonna be the textured block going up. So it goes up to where this ends, plus a little bit. So wait, why is this? It is the same height, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's just my perspective. Really loving the skull vines. Yeah, this reminds me of, like, how I felt when Glow Lichen came out. It's like, this has so much potential. I want to collect as much of this thing as I possibly can. Is it farmable? Can you farm this thing? Because if you can, I'm gonna use this as decoration everywhere. Literally everywhere this is going, because this is so great. Ooh. I feel like the first farm in 119 will be that. Will be this, the vines right here. Or veins? Wait, is it vein or vine? This is vein. Oh. But it's a strange farm. It is? Strange in what way? Let's see. Let me look at the picture one more time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna, like, have it go like this. Like that. That looks a little bit more like it. Not exactly, but it does kind of go in. So maybe like this. Have to kill mobs near skull catalyst. Okay, so when I hear that, all I can think is that you would need a Vindicator named Johnny to kill it for you. Or maybe like an iron golem. Do you still get the drops? Okay, so maybe like that. That actually looks pretty good next to the banner idea. Let me look at this again. I kind of need a little more of these banners. So I need more of these, but I'm going to add some more to it. Not that. Not that. Wait, no, I have to do this with cyan. What am I doing? That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. No. No. Like this, because then you can have like less of the stripes, which is what I need further down the line. Okay, so down here, probably there, I need to decorate it like this, because there's a bit more, there's a few more windows there, but I feel like, no, that actually doesn't really work. Hold on. Too few windows, but on that one there's too few, so maybe, no, not like that, definitely not. No. Like this? No, as far as I know, mobs just need to die near the catalyst. And it turns to the ground where the mob died into skulk, and the veins will appear as well. This will also make skulk sensors and shriekers. Oh no, so that means that wherever you do this, you can actually like spawn the warden. So you can't have it in like a village. I think what I'm gonna try is, how does it look if I do this? Now it has a few more, but not too many. Okay, this might work. Perfect. Perfection. Yeah. Okay, well then forget about it. I'm not using that in survival mode. Okay, I'm gonna move them up by one more. I never thought of texturing a wall with this brick banner. I feel like I'm gonna try something. I think, what if I did one where it goes like that, and then it also has the, just gotta break the shriekers and you're good. Fair, I guess. This makes me wonder what it would look like if I did this. Like, how would this look for the texturing? Because this is one. So what I like about this one is it has like the fading outline there, and so does this one. That's actually really good. Yeah. This is the one. This is the one. This is how it's done. Well, I mean, it seems kind of strange to me that, you know. The problem with this one is that it stops on the sides too, so you'd have to like, when you have natural skull shriekers that were made when the biome generated. Interesting. In a way I hope so, but in a way I also don't. I wonder if what if I did something a little bit different? What if I had this be the thing where it's like texturing it out? Let's try this instead. That makes it difficult to see, but I mean, I guess it is in what looks like to be a dark area, so this makes sense. This actually goes really nicely into the next one. What if... That's not what I wanted. No, that looks horrendous. Okay. Okay, this makes me want to try something else as well. Time to do some science. True. True, although... I will admit, there aren't many mobs in this game that I'm afraid of, but the warden is definitely like one of them. Like... Wait, I did it wrong, didn't I? Yeah, this one's wrong. I needed to do it the other way, because I have an idea. I have a really funny idea now. So, what if... No, wait. This is the reverse of the one I just had, right? I think this is the reverse of it. Okay. I want to test something out, because what if I did this one underneath this one? I want to see what that looks like above it. That does kind of... No, I must have done it wrong. I must have done it wrong. This is correct, so it must be like this. How does that look? Ooh! Okay. This is revolutionary. This is actually like... This is like one of the best like overlapping banners I've ever seen. This is actually like... Okay. I'm proud of myself for this one. That's pretty cool. this is really awesome. So it was this banner with this banner. I'm gonna really quickly screenshot these together because I want to save that for later in case I need it. Let's see, I want to place it there. Alright. There we go. Just in case. I feel like this is a useful trick. Not for right here, but in general. That's a useful trick. Although here comes the question. Is this the better banner to use in this case? I think so because I like the gradient on it. And then up here I'll use the... where is it? This one. Actually no, hold on, because this gradient is so good. I'm gonna make the reverse one. I'm gonna use that instead. I'm gonna do this one with the gradient that way. I feel like this would look good. Heck yeah, this looks awesome. Yeah, this is the way to go. Heck yeah, this is pretty darn great. Alright. Okay, so I like what I have here so far. Then what I need is I need some sort of door, which I feel like now that we have used the warped stuff, a door made out of the warped stuff could actually work. So I'm gonna do a little trick. I'm gonna do something like this. There we go. This is the door. This is the door. And then to the side here I will do stairs, but I'll do them the other way, not the way that you'd expect. Put them like this. Alright, I think I like that. And then the outside will be made out of this wood color. The wood will then go in like this. And then this will be the copper. Okay, yeah, this actually kinda works. Oh, that one still had to be that. Alright. I kinda like this. Oddly enough, like it felt weird when I started building it, but now that I like kinda see all of it, it does kinda work. I'm not gonna lie, it does kinda work. But I also think that the banners are like carrying this project. I think the banners ended up really tying it together well. Let's grab... wait, I don't need the door. What am I doing? Okay, so let's see if I can like complete this and like get it into the wall. Let's see, so something like this. No, actually no. No, not like that. It has to be flat. It actually like goes in like a flat manner over here, so Maybe like that, and then I can do trapdoors like this, and I don't know. Fence. Let's see if a fence would work. Maybe just like fence like that, and then a trapdoor underneath. No, I think it has to be a slab underneath. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I want. Okay, and then I'll fill this up with the wood here. That way mobs won't spawn in it, because holy cow, mob spawning on this server is crazy. But there's not gonna be a way to like get up here, I don't think. Unless I do something from the inside where you can then like step out onto the patio, that'd be kinda cool. But I mean, it will be kinda small too, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. Because I feel like right here it's gonna be a fairly small space, but maybe walking out of it is. The shriekers created from a catalyst with a farm don't summon the warden and apparently cause darkness, or apparently cause darkness according to the wiki. So it doesn't do either. That's really good to know. Thank you. That's good to know. Yeah, this is still correct. So, with that, let's cover this up. And then we'll go on the inside and like fill this. And that has to be a stair. Alright. Okay, I'm kinda digging this. And then I'll do like, oh, of course, I can't pick that up because I covered it in that. Interesting. Definitely makes it much easier. Yeah, it also makes a little bit more sense to me, in the sense that I feel like the warden is such a special like a creature. Is that like the word? Like, that I feel like if you were able to just like summon him anywhere, it would be kind of strange. Maybe that's just me. Maybe other people have different opinions on that. That's kind of just like what I think. So when I heard that you could summon it anywhere, I was like, really? Like, that doesn't feel very special anymore, you know what I mean? Maybe like that? That doesn't look great. Like that, maybe? No, that's even worse. Kinda like this because it puts like a spire on top. But then having these filled is pretty good. Yeah, this is it. This is the thing. This is the thing. I'm actually gonna make these... Actually, no. These are not gonna be full blocks. These are gonna be stairs because I want people to like be... Wait, no. No, actually I am gonna make these full blocks. Yeah, that looks nice from out here. That looks nice. I could make these this. Ooh, there we go. That's it. That's the play. Okay, so like that. The question is this trapdoor. I feel like it looks better like this. Mostly because of the way it like pops out here. That looks pretty good. And then let's cover this in the skulk, or whatever this thing was. Okay. So something like that for the entryway. And then down here I'm gonna put something like this. No, it has to go a little bit higher. Actually, I'm gonna put it right under the banner. There we go. That makes this look a little less flat. I feel like it was a little too flat before. And then, oh, this down here has to be this. Okay, okay, yeah. This somehow does not look horrible. Which I'm happy, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I expected it to look way worse. I will admit, I expected this to look way worse, but it does look pretty good. I think I'm going to put fences here, just to give it some more texture though, because I feel like, you know, it's a little like textureless in these areas. Then maybe this has to be a full block to like, yeah, I like that. Want some texture on this thing. Okay. Do I connect it like that? No, I don't. Trapdoor? No, not that either. Okay. No night vision potion? Okay. Then maybe like this. Okay. Actually, wait, there's like a thing there. Huh, maybe I'll do... Ooh, yeah, I'll just close these trapdoors. The question is, should I make that... Yeah. I'm gonna put trapdoors all the way here. Alright, like that. There we go, that's it. Okay, and then... Yeah, so this is slabs, which works. Maybe I'm gonna try one last thing before I go. Let's look at this real quick. That actually works better with the stairs. Yeah, it does. I thought so. I thought it would. I feel like this is really good. Like, I might have to make the building a little bit taller, but that's okay, honestly. I can just terraform the mountain a bit, which is not... It's not the end of the world if I have to add some blocks on the other side. Like, there's gonna be a road anyway, like, over on this side. Basically, the orange is a road, or it's multiple roads, but, like, it's roads. And so, there's gonna be a road back here, which is the back of the area I'm working on. So having, like, a back door is, like, okay, and I can always terraform that area, so that's not a big deal. I'm going to remove these things though, because I feel like it is a survival server at the end of the day, so putting the block palette out in the open, I don't think I should do that. Hold on. I just realized something. Ender chest, guys. I'm gonna put all the banners in here. Actually, not these, and not these, and not these, but like the ones that were actually like good and banners that I used, I'm gonna put in here. So, wait, that means I'm gonna take these out, clear my inventory, and I'm gonna take them from the building. Because the ones that I have on the building here, I'm gonna save those in the ender chest. That way I know, like, this palette And I am also going to... I just realized I deleted one that I needed. Hang on. Loom, cyan banner, cyan dye, and black dye. I just realized I deleted one that I actually want to save, because there was one where it had the bricks in the middle, and that's the one that made the really good one. This one, and then alongside this one is the one that made the good gradient. So I'm gonna save that as well in my ender chest. There we go. That way I have the pattern ready in case I need it, but I can always use the same pattern but with a different color. So I feel like, you know, like this style of banner could look good on any color banner, I think. Pretty much, at least. Oh, I have phantoms on me, great. Let's see, I'm the only one on the server right now, so I can just sleep it off. I'm gonna sleep. Okay. Alright, so screw you, phantom. Get out of my way. I swear, phantoms are always after me no matter what server I'm on. Also, something tells me I need to light up in here. Hang on. And now, sword. Fun fact, if you swing a sword at a block in creative, it doesn't break it. They introduced that because then people couldn't break their blocks on accident while fighting mobs in creative mode. Now I'm considering this like... No, I don't want to change this. I was considering the door frame to be something different if I wanted to change that to the wood, but I feel like having the door frame be different is fine. I like the idea of it being different, although before I go, I also need a torch up here. I need a torch here. No, not there. Down here, and a torch over here. I don't want any mobs spawning anywhere here. And I think this torch goes there. Okay. Alright. I think that's all I can handle for today. I think this turned out really well so far. I like how it looks, surprisingly enough, which it really does surprise me because I'm not joking when I say that I don't like cyan. So, that being said, I'm gonna see if I can find somebody to raid, and as far as I know, why is my thing not working? I couldn't scroll. Hold on. Why couldn't I scroll? There we go. As far as I know, 8-bit is doing some community fundraising. So I'm gonna see if I can find the person that now has the train, which I think is Flea, but I'm gonna look real quick. Let me just make sure. Wait, hang on. No, it's not them, it's someone else. Hang on. Need to see if I can find them because I want to raid into that. I feel like going over to the what's it called? Why can't I like think of the phrase? Okay, so it is what I thought. So they are at Flea. Okay. I thought so. I just wasn't sure. Okay, so we're gonna go raid Flea Puff, who is part of the 8-bit community. like I said, they're doing a charity event where a bunch of 8-bit community stream team members got together and they're fundraising. So I feel like we should go there. And wait, why did that? Oh, of course. You just have to write the name. Alright, Flea Puff. There we go. Okay, so we're going over to Flea Puff. And thank you so much for joining me today. This is the first day that I build on this server, and it's the first of many. Let's be honest, it's gonna take a while, but I wanted to get a little bit done, and yesterday I got on and I marked everything up so that I knew what the plans were, and I didn't know exactly what buildings were going where, but you know, I knew where the roads were. I had a rough idea about what I wanted. And yeah, he said Lord of the Rings would be a fun thing because he likes Lord of the Rings a lot. So here we are building Lord of the Rings stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and let's go over to that charity event.